Roberts the rebound, but hail to the new Eastern Conference Kings, the Detroit Pistons, finally.
31 years it took them.
Chuck has it, finally. And the celebration has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game is now over, please.
The court is littered with cameramen and other people, fans getting on there. We still have 3 seconds remaining, and now the players are trying to tell the cameramen to leave, and the Celtics starters and those not playing are leaving the floor now.
Possibly for safety reasons. Feeling with this crowd, and it's a long walk to the locker rooms, that with this crowd getting on the court, someone could get hurt.
McHale and Thomas, what a picture that is.
That's what it's all about.
Good luck against the Lakers, I'm sure, is what McHale is telling the Pistons.
Kevin McHale said after the last game, maybe give a little credit to that Piston team defensively.
Maybe among the best defensive efforts we've seen in the playoffs in a long time, Bill.
And now they're going to have to gear themselves up for a different opponent, a quicker opponent, either Dallas or LA.
The game's over. Detroit wins. The huge disappointment of a year ago. Blowing the 5th game, losing in 7. All erased from the minds of the Detroit Pistons. They have finally etched the Boston Celtics from their minds. Jack McCloskey, the general manager, and Chuck Daly and his staff. 95-90, the final score. The Pistons win in 6, and they had to beat the Celtics twice in Boston Garden to achieve this Eastern Conference title. We'll be back at the Silverdome with more in just a moment. The Detroit Pistons will play the winner of tomorrow afternoon's 7th game between the world champion Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks on CBS, so we'll have at least one different team in the NBA Finals this year. Right now, let's go into the Detroit dressing room and Pat O'Brien.
Thank you very much. Maybe the hardest thing in the series was getting to the locker room, don't you think, Isaiah? This is one of those times where I can actually say, how does this feel?
Indescribable. All the work that you do as an athlete in the summer, all the hard minutes, all the hard hours of training. 7 years I've been chasing this dream, trying to get to the championship, and now all the hard work has paid off.
Earlier, before the broadcast, you had said, we're going to see how hard we want it. I guess you found out.
Yeah, the Celtics put us to the limit. You know, they never gave up, even though Parrish got hurt. They came in, they gave us everything that we could ask for out of a basketball game, and, you know, we wanted it bad. The thing I'm most proud of, I think, is Adrian Dantley. You know, I've been out of it for 7, but he's been out of it for 12. And if there's anybody who deserves to play in a championship game, it's definitely Adrian Dantley.
Well spoken. Congratulations. Who would you rather have, LA or Dallas? You get these questions now when you get in here.
I'm just glad to be here. I either play against my boy Mark or my boy Magic, so it don't matter.
Isaiah is going to be a father again in about 2 weeks. Is Chuck Daly around here? Adrian Dantley, come on over here. Congratulations. 12-year career, how does this one?
Feels great. Feels great.
The Boston Celtics. Do you have anything to say about that?
Got to get up. Parrish was out the game. We still couldn't put away, but we're glad to be there.
And who would you, this is the kind of questions you get now. Who would you rather have, LA or Dallas? Or are you going to celebrate and not think about it?
Celebrate now. We don't care. We're going to watch.
Okay, they are going to celebrate, as is all of Detroit going to celebrate. And we'll be back with more from the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. They're rocking tonight.
We're back here at the Silverdome. They're going wild, having a big party on the floor where the Pistons have beaten the Celtics 95-90. And our Miller Lite player of the game is the microwave, Vinnie Johnson, 24 points. In one stretch, he hit 9 of 10 field goals. And Miller is proud to present a check for $1,000 to the Multiple Sclerosis Society on behalf of Vinnie Johnson. Adrian Dantley scored 22 and James Edwards 15. So for Billy Cunningham and Pat O'Brien, I'm Dick Stockton saying so long from the Pontiac Silverdome, where the Detroit Pistons have defeated the Boston Celtics and will go to the NBA Finals against the winner of tomorrow's game between the Dallas Mavericks and the LA Lakers at 3:30 Eastern Time. Also on CBS Sports, it's third round action from the Kemper Open.
Sports coverage of the 1988 NBA playoffs has been sponsored by Chrysler. Chrysler believes a luxury car should be a great driving car. At Chrysler, we're driving to be the best. Wendy's, where you get the best burgers in the business. And by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The NBA on CBS is a presentation of CBS Sports.